What's going on, guys? So I just got home from my match with Paul Stevens at Grinder Gym, Dave DePuy's gym in San Diego, California for the Kragan event. Those of you that remember, in January at the LA Fit Expo, I pulled Paul Stevens right-handed in the 232 category. Believe it or not, I made 232. And he beat me 3-1. And then I haven't pulled since, and I had a rematch with him today. It was unlimited weight class. I weighed in at 232 again on the dot. Yeah, that's not true. But again, there was no weight limit on this one, so I showed up ready. Here's the video. I'll do a voiceover talking about how things went and what I felt. All right, here we go. This is round number one. This is my first time watching it with you guys. Again, I just drove straight home from San Diego right after my match. Just under a 6-hour drive. So we're playing around. I had a plan. And my plan was to pull as if I am the weaker puller by a lot, like basically how Travis Bajan says. So my plan was to slip, get to the strap, and then post and do a top roll. And that's what I was planning on doing. So I was working. My strength in my hand is as strong as it's ever been, stronger than it was prior to before I took that year off. But now my grip, my hand, and my pinch, and all these things are past what they were previously. My bicep and my biceps probably like 80% of what it used to be, almost there. It's on its way for sure. And then my back is probably a little weaker, but again, everything's coming together. My elbow integrity is much higher. My tendons are much better for it. Yeah, Paul wore a shirt that says "I'm your poppy," or right? What did it say? I just saw it, but briefly. So here we go. Getting a grip again. That one, the first one, it was an elbow. Or no, Paul started early on the first one. They said it was a false start on Paul, so it was a warning, and then we restarted. Then we got the slip. Here we are in the straps. This was the plan. My plan was to just go high. A long drive. I just got home, so. And my plan was just to not let him get anything onto my hand. That was basically the whole point of what I was trying to do with all the little slight, subtle movements. And you see there, my top row Paul, pretty easy. It just gave out. So he has been dealing with some injuries, as we all are. He had some stem cells done, and he said his arm and his shoulder feel great. He said his wrist was probably at about 90%. That the stem cells helped, but not, he needed some more work in it. And yeah, I would say that it was noticeable. So here's round number two. Again, at this point, I was pretty confident that I could keep it, hang on to him and top roll him. But, I also have been dealing with an injury recently. My bicep was my brachialis was giving me a little bit of pain. And I was worried about it. 3 weeks out is when I kind of injured it. And I was worried about it all the way up until about 2 days ago. About 2 days ago, I was like, all right, you know what? I think it's just sore. I think I'm fine. Because soreness doesn't bother me. It's just I don't want it to tear. So here we go. I pronated through his wrist, through his hand, and then slowly took him to the pad. By this point, I just, we knew what it was. And I wasn't trying to beat up on the old guy, It was awesome of Paul to take a match with me because I lost him and then didn't pull with anyone else. And he let me get another one back in. Just, there we go. Kept my hand flat, right to the pad. And that was it for the day. All right, guys. So that's my video of today's event. I appreciate you all for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming announcements on what my next event is going to be in terms of me pulling. But also, remember, October 14th, Victorville, California. Be there at the gym off the 15 freeway for our Halloween arm wrestling extravaganza. There's going to be a mechanical bull, jumpers for the kids, carnival games, a costume contest, giving away all kinds of cool shit. It's free for everyone to come spectate, so show up. And then it will be an arm wrestling tournament starting at 6 p.m. I will make sure the flyer is in the link to this video.